2025 Joe Fest. I'm Ed of Geek Homeworld, and we're going to be going through today on our second day. This is Sunday, and we're in Augusta, Georgia, and so we got a lot of content for you, so enjoy. Good morning. Welcome, everyone. Ed of Geek Homeworld here. We are in Augusta, Georgia here at the 2025 Joe Fest, and so we're going to walk around, just look at some things, and I'll try to do some commentary as we go. Switch to rear camera. I'm my own cameraman here, so it's a new setup I've got going on here. Let's see what we've got going on. So just gonna walk around, look at some stuff here. Oh, look, it's Digital Caveman of Digital Caveman Presents. That's you. And it's
YouTube.com.
Yep. And who do we? And who do we have?
It's Mega J Retro.
Mega J Retro. So we're checking out some Delta 17 stuff.
All right, so here we go. Hey guys,
Hey,
look who it is.
I'm live. I'm live. Oh well, actually, I'm not live. I'm recording. So we're back here. We're just walking through Joe Fest. Right here we got Mega J's Delta 17. Oh, I'm camera. Mega J's Delta 17. He's hanging out down there. And we're just checking out things here. So just doing a walkthrough. We're here at Joe Fest 2025, Geek Homeworld. It's Geek Homeworld. Drop that on there. Oops, no, wrong finger. World.com. YouTube.com/@Geek Homeworld. Don't worry about the 4248. We passed 100 subs. Thank you, subs. So we are not worried about that. That's our address. It's just YouTube.com/Geek Homeworld. And some stuff here. We're just kind of going. We're going to do it once ever. Just kind of walk through. There's a lot to look at. There's a lot of things I can't afford, like that. But it's really cool. One of my major finds was that we're going to go by one of my favorite booths of the entire thing, where I got my $6 Million Man action figure that I really was looking for, and it's really spurring my collection. And I found a guy who I think is #1 in the nation, but actually maybe the world, for his collection of what he has. So we're going to be going through that. And here's some of our cosplayers here hanging out. Some G.I. Joe stuff going on. So we're just kind of checking things out here. So it's a lot going on. We're just checking everything out. There's an upstairs area up there. Oops, let me switch. Sorry for the camera work, but I'm the camera guy, and that's not my forte. But there's some really cool stuff they have here. A lot of action figures and different things. A lot of G.I. Joe. A lot of everything else. Here you don't have your comics. You've certainly got a vast array of them. And got some other things going on. What else? But yeah, we're coming up. We're eventually going to get to the $6 Million Man booth. That's the one place I really want to head to. I'm going to show you something that I saw here that I certainly can't afford. But it's on. Let's see. That's $400. That's $400 I do not have. That is not in the budget. But so we've got a lot of cool stuff here. What else is going on? Savage Crucible. They have a really cool display here. We'll come back by that again. Just kind of letting you look at things. Just kind of walking through. Just checking stuff out. More G.I. Joe. Obviously, it's Joe Fest, so you're going to see a lot of that. This is Slap Happy Toys. They have a really cool array of G.I. Joe figures. I'm not a major G.I. Joe fan, but I do know a lot of G.I. Joe collectors, so they certainly be happy with this. Last year was my first con I ever went to with Digital Caveman of Digital Caveman Presents, and we ended up coming back again this year. I definitely want to come back, and this is even better than last year. And plus, I got a lot of the stuff that I was looking for, so and just really impressed. A lot to take in. Can be overwhelming at times, but really cool. So, but that's Slap Happy Toys.
Attention Joe Fest attendees, guest vendors, we have a special vendor out in the foyer. Babysitters Retail Liquidation that is selling all kinds of pops and memorabilia from our childhood. Come out here and visit and see what they have to offer. Babysitters Retail Liquidation.
We are coming up on my favorite booth here, the $6 Million Man. It's Big Earl's Antique Toys. So I'm going to do this in segments. I'll come back to this one. We're going to do a separate segment with him. But this is where I got my $6 Million Man action figure, 12-inch, and I'm super excited. We'll come back to that, okay?
Get some cool merchandise.
Hey, I'm here with Big Earl of Big Earl's Toys, and he has the most impressive $6 Million Man, Bionic Woman array of collectibles that I have ever seen in my life. And there's a lot of stuff up here. I'm going to do a once over, and I've got a lot of photos that you'll see here in the video that I'm going to put together. But I just wanted to shoot a quick spot with him and say it was a pleasure meeting you yesterday. You were really kind and you're very knowledgeable. There's a lot of things I don't know that I thought I knew about $6 Million Man that I'm learning from you. And so I just real quick, you want to talk about your collection or
So
just
it's a great toy line. Started in '73. Kenner really put their best at it. The figures are really one of a kind. The figure did so many different things. It created a lot of competition for competitors. I took a loving to it as a child, and it's been a great collection for me to do for the past 22 years. I've gotten a lot of recognition in the toy industry, to the point where people bring me all kind of stuff, and I try to make it a point to have anything that you're looking for from the Kenner toy line when it comes to $6 Million Man or Bionic Woman toys.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, he just won't sell you something that's old and faded.
No,
His stuff looks brand new, like
Won't
it's
do that.
pretty much off of the assembly line, and he takes great care. And it's good to see people that are keeping a franchise like this that deserves more TV movies, deserves more, a big screen adaptation, which one day I hope they do, but do justice to, and keeping it alive and to the next generations. Just knowing how impactful the $6 Million Man and Bionic Woman were to a lot of us growing up, major influence in my life, and it makes me want to be a better collector. So.
My wife and I have been all around the country. We've got several pieces autographed by Lee Majors and Lindsay Wagner. They're both great people. Even if you go through our booth, no matter which show we're at, you'll see a number of items that we've had autographed, a number of photos where we've taken with them, at different venues. Right. So we've really given it our all when it comes to dedication with the toy line. Okay. Right.
Okay. Well, I know you're a busy man. I got to let you go.
Okay.
But I appreciate you, Big Earl. It's a pleasure meeting
great
you.
talking to you.
And we're going to talk some more.
Back, okay?
And I'm going to have you on the show. All right, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. That was Big Earl's Toys. And he had to go. He's a busy man, but he has a massive collection here. A lot of stuff is signed by, he's got Lee Majors' his actual sneakers there. And everything here is for sale. This is his contact information. It's Big Earl's Vintage Toys and Fun Antiques. And there's his business card. He's out of Norcross, Georgia, which is not too far. So in some respect, he definitely deserves it. His collection, just, he's got a lot of memorabilia here, stuff you may not see anywhere else. And what's really cool, like he will have the different body parts that you can have, arms and legs, you know, however you want to customize your action figure. This is like the whole space suit, but then he's got boots if you just need some of the boots, if you just need a helmet. He's got this so well organized and so appreciated. There are so many action figures, like the Bionic Missile vehicle. He's got these signed by Lee Majors. Not everything's signed, but he does have a lot of them. The Mission Control Center. There are things here that I didn't know existed. There's an Oscar Goldman, of course. You got Mascatron. He's really, you know, popular. And I remember growing up. This is the Bionic Man that I have with a bionic grip. It's got a special arm here, a special hand for this arm. And it has a little steel girder. The other one is right here, and he's got these for sale. This is like the engine block that came with the original, but you also can get the steel girders here, or simulated steel. But they're really awesome. He's playing some stuff from Kenner there, the original commercials. He's got DVDs of it, and of course, $6 Million Man. There's Steve rocking the mustache, you know, which has made a comeback. But he's got different faces. You can do so much customization. I mean, I could go bankrupt if you let me here in this, because I want to buy everything. I had that board game Bionic Crisis back in the day. You'll see if we look here a little closer, you can see a lot. He's got a lot of signed $6 Million Man action figures, the merchandise. And there's a whole section, the Bionic Woman headquarters, but there's the $6 Million Man headquarters. He has got it down. There's nobody that's got a collection like his. It's amazing. We have also artwork. I love this artwork right here. This is really cool. They got some standees and different things. And I ended up getting this figure here. I got a great price on it, but I didn't want it in the box. And some people want them in the box, but I actually want the action figure out. I can, you know, pose them, put them in the situations, and film that and fun stuff like that. So it's just really cool having all this, and so that is Big Earl's Antique Toys. So back here again with some more Joe Fest. We're checking out some of the things you can find here. A lot of unique figures. Some Star Wars stuff in here. You know, a lot of vintage stuff. That's what it's all about. You know, some comics, some different things. Let's see what I was looking through. Just doing a walk through, just checking out what they've got here. You'll see a bunch of interesting collectibles. That's some really cool stuff. I know we all had, oh my gosh, probably one of the greatest sci-fi movies ever. Definitely one that deserves a 2025 remake with all the CGI we have, but don't mess up with the, you know, the story. But The Last Starfighter, fantastic film from 1984, and there's a lunchbox on it, which is pretty cool. It brings back a lot of memories, and you'll see a lot of things if you're a Doctor Who fan. Here's some vintage Doctor Who, with some Daleks. There's a lot of really cool stuff. And some people are still setting up. Again, we're on the second and final day, or actually third and final day, but second day that we came is Sunday. 2025 here at Joe Fest in Augusta, Georgia. Here's the other side of Savage Crucible I told you we'd do a look at. Just walking by, checking out. They have some really cool figures up in here. Savage Crucible. I can totally see how, you know, you can run a budget down definitely on this. Some of the interesting things that they have here. We're gonna kind of get around and get some closer looks at this. Head on looks here. Zoom out a little bit, and they got Wave 3. We've got some of this. It's amazing the attention to detail they have on these, and so amazing that the attention to detail that they have on these figurines, and this is really awesome. Look at some of this stuff here, the way it's articulated, and it's pretty amazing. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So you can hear the people that just checking out things and loving it. Obviously, so booth here, they have a lot of really cool stuff. Our YouTuber friends could be here to check it out. A lot of them wanted to be here, but obviously can't always make it. There's a lot of really cool things, depending what you're into, what you're collecting. There's a little bit everyone. This is Marauders here, Marauder Gun Runners, as they're called, which are pretty badass. We got a lot of cool stuff here, a lot of accessories. You may be able to see there. Skeletron, which is so cool. They always have a massive, well, not massive, but a very particular, very well done displays here of their product. So this is a badass figure here. Skeletron. Skeletron's pretty cool. Some Star Wars, some TIE fighters, different things. Not TIE fighters, excuse me. X-Wing fighters, and another one here. You get some good deals, you know. A lot of things have been used, but you know, that's how things are. Some more Skeletron. Closer look. This is a really awesome figure right here. The Robo Skull. I love that. That's actually a really cool figure there. Skeletron and merchandise here. They have a Make a Marauder custom figures. So you can, it looks like you can customize your figures, which is pretty cool. A lot of geared up figures here. They're in stock and available now, so you may want to check that out. Really cool figures here. And that's that booth there. And got some more stuff, so we'll be back with more content and more creators. All right, thank you. I tell you, I'm going to learn how to work this camera. All right, make sure my mic's on. Selfie time. So, welcome everybody. We're here at Fest 2025. I told you we'd be back with more content, and here we are. We're up here on one of the balconies here. Just look at all those people and all that money being spent down there. A lot of people missing that mortgage payment this month because they got to get them. There's a lot of cool stuff down here. A lot of cool people. Really nice folks out here. You got a lot of people. So look at bird's eye view of things. If you're a comic book collector, this is just one of many stands. This is one of the biggest ones right here down there. You can get a lot of your comic books you might be looking for. The Mythic Legions guys, I think that's these guys, and I might be wrong on that. K-Man's not right here to tell me Digital K-Man is Digital K-Man Presents, but there's They got some great figures there. I can't see that guy's shirt. That might not be. They got a lot of cool figures there at that table. I think it's Mythic Legions. I can't remember as well. I think they had some. Oops, sorry. I think they had some Cosmic Legions there. So that's pretty cool as well. We looked at the Savage Crucible display thing there that they have. You got authors there. There's a guy, John Anderson. I took his information last year, but was really shy. Never got schedule an interview. Maybe I have to work on that. But this guy's been in Guardians Volume 2 and some other things. I believe Stranger Things. And he's got a nice little. They're very and all that. We're upstairs and we went to yesterday. Seth Green's panel. It was really cool. It was a lot of fun. He even shared some secrets about working on Robot Chicken and working with George Lucas, and he said he got to make George Lucas laugh more than once, and that was a really big thrill for him. And he's like, George Lucas is really approachable, but people think he's this, serious genius, and he is, but he's also a very funny gentleman. He enjoys life and loves making his fans happy. And we wish for those days when it was really Star Wars, my Star Wars, our Star Wars. And maybe we'll get back to something of that high caliber quality. Some tables and more stuff in there, and around the corner there's some more stuff set. But that is where there was. They had panels up there, so we went to at least that one, and there were several ones throughout the day. I met Seth Green, I think right down there last year. Just walked into him, and it's so weird because I'm not usually a shy person. I can be a little bit. I'm very outgoing, but sometimes I can be shy. And I just got very shy with him. I just got tongue tied because I was rehearsing something clever to say, and it was probably some. Met him panel this year, so that was pretty cool. That was a nice, fun thing. And so that's some of the stuff going on up here. So it's another bird's eye view. And if you hadn't subscribed to the channel, it's youtube.com/Geek Homeworld. And we'll be doing some more content here. And I hope you're enjoying and check out some of the photos we have and all that. So we'll see you in a minute.